Welcome to class, ladies and gentlemen. If you know what today is, go ahead and show your girl some love. So it is August 14th, and if you know, you know. And if you don't, I'm going to tell you. It's my birthday. I decided a few days ago that I wanted to do a few videos in honor of my birthday, sharing with you guys some of the things that I've learned along the way, motivations, affirmations, information, if you will, about things that have helped shape my mentality about things and about myself. Because as you get older, the more you live, the more you're going to find out things about yourself, good, bad, and indifferent. And the only way you're going to learn things about yourself is going through certain situations and learning from them. You don't have to go through every situation. Like, you don't need to go touch the stove to see if it's hot to know that it's hot, figuratively speaking. I used to tell my kids as they were growing up, the hardest person to be is yourself. And I say that because you have to accept yourself, flaws and all, and be okay with it. Because everyone isn't going to be okay with your flaws, but you have to be. It's easier to pretend to be Susie Q or Billy Bob because you can switch it up. Nobody ever gets to figure out and find out who the real you are. Even you don't get to figure out who you are being different people, trying to mimic different people. But once you accept and figure out who you are, that's very powerful. The one thing about my birthday, it's always been celebrated. I was a favorite in the family. I'm kidding, kind of, sort of, but it's subjective. You know, they will say they're the favorite. They will say someone else was. But again, knowing who you are, standing in that. See, I believe it, and that's all that matters. But going back to always feeling celebrated, I remember this was years ago. So you guys that are younger than me, you're not going to know who I'm talking about, and that's okay. But if you're from my hometown and you know, you know. Easter Straker was this big talk show in our town back in the day. And I remember my grandmother taking me to Easter Straker. And if you go to our museum, that chair that everyone got to sit in that background, it is there. And sometime I'm going to do a video so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. But my grandmother took me there, and you got to put your hand in the penny jar and pick up as many pennies as you wanted. They gave you suckers, and I remember them giving me a birthday cake. And I was young. But I've always remembered my birthday being celebrated, even if I didn't get nothing but $1 or a happy birthday. I just always remember feeling special on that day. And my mama always made me feel special on my birthday. And that day, this day is more hard for me than Mother's Day. Like, this is my Mother's Day, my birthday, because we took our birthdays serious, honey. I remember one time we had some words, and it was so close to my birthday. And I remember when Michael Kors was real big, she had got me the purse, but she was so pissed at me, she waited. But I'm thinking to myself, girl, I don't care how mad you are. You could even use it, but I better see that purse on my birthday. I just shared that to show you how serious I was about my birthday and that purse. And she gave it to me, but without a lecture. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, give me the purse. You celebrating you, in the words of my granddad, is the most importantest part. Stop waiting for somebody to tell you you're great, you're wonderful, you're beautiful, you're skinny. Well, I need people to tell me I'm skinny. Just let me have that, okay? But stop waiting on people to celebrate your day. I used to hear so much from people, they don't celebrate birthdays and they don't acknowledge birthdays. And it's just because no one ever made them feel a way on their birthday. But see, once you start treating yourself and making yourself feel special every day, but specifically on your birthday, you're not going to care if don't nobody celebrate you because you are celebrating you. I get on this app every day, almost, posting something, whether it's a big meal, a small meal, a big thing or a small thing, because it's a big deal to me. It doesn't have to be a big deal to you, but I do it to inspire and show people you don't have to live in this big mansion to be appreciative and take care of your space, whether it's an apartment, whether it's a house, whether you live in a box, it doesn't matter. It's yours. I don't get on here feeling like in order for me to be seen, I have to have 1 million followers, 1 million likes. Baby, how many of you guys got 80 some people listening to something you say on a regular day? We don't. So if somebody's taking time out of their day to listen to a video, watch or hear something you saying, be grateful for that. Be grateful for the one person that's taking their time out of their day to listen to what you got to say. Because that one person may have been that person that God sent to hear something or get inspired by you. Okay, let me calm down because it's my birthday. No one is going to love you more than you. People love conditionally. And stop thinking people love you unconditionally. The only people you love unconditionally is probably your kids and your mom and dad and all that good stuff. And even that comes with conditions depending on your relationship with your parents. Just get okay with no one's going to love you unconditionally but God and his son, Jesus Christ. Because everybody loves with conditions. You piss them off, they're not loving you. You set a boundary, they're going to treat you funny. And that's reality. You just got to get okay with loving yourself, being solid within yourself to where you don't care. Because people are fickle. They can feel one way today and another way tomorrow. And when they're being wishy-washy, you just got to make sure you're still who you are. You are still solid in who you are. Because, baby, I'd have met some wishy-washy people in my 52 years of living. And in them 52 years, can't no one say I've ever changed and switched up. I am who I am from the day you met me to present day. But stay tuned because y'all already know August is my birthday month. So let's go get our smoothie and get this day started. And if y'all liking this bed hair, because that's exactly what it is. I slept with this headband on. I slept with my hair pulled back and had this on. And I took it off before I started this video. And this is what it's given. It's given, I wish it was really my real hair. It's given bed hair in the best way. It's given, ooh, what did he do? You know, it's just given, but it don't take much.